Coming into the race, 3 drivers stood a chance at winning the title. Graham Hill led the way for BRM, holding a 5-point cushion over Ferrari's John Surtees, with 9 points being awarded to the winner. Hill's position wasn't so secure though, as with only the driver's best 6 results counting towards the championship standings, he was already losing points, having his 7th best result, 2 points for a 5th place in Belgium, already not counted. For Hill to add points, he would have to score 3rd place or better, as his last counting score was 3 points earned for 4th place in the Dutch Grand Prix. Surtees had only recorded 5 scoring results to date, which meant he would gain any points he earned in the race, so for Hill to be guaranteed the title, he had to either win, or place 3rd if Surtees won. A Surtees victory, with Hill in 2nd, would hand the title to Surtees, so everything was to play for. In 3rd place, Lotus Jim Clark was a full race win, 9 points down on Hill, but like Surtees he would take any points he would earn, as he had only scored in 4 races, and with Clark having already won 3 races in the season compared to Hill's 2, Clark would be champion if he could win, and Hill could finish no better than 4th, and Surtees didn't finish better than 3rd. Coming into the race, Ferrari had taken the unprecedented step of racing under the blue colors of America at the preceding round in the United States, Ferrari having refused to race under their Italian racing license over a dispute over the refusal to allow homologation of the new 250LM for GT racing. At least 100 cars would have to be produced to meet the criteria. Ferrari in protest entered the cars of Surtees and Lorenzo Bandini racing under a new banner, the North American Racing Team. The Briton was 2nd in the new color scheme at the Glen, and with the dispute still rumbling on, he would race with it again at the all-important season finale in Mexico. In qualifying, Clark took pole position from the Brabham of Dan Gurney. Lorenzo Bandini in the Ferrari was 3rd ahead of teammate Surtees, while Graham Hill could only manage 6th place behind the 2nd Lotus of Mike Spence. Despite being a long shot for the title, things looked up for Clark at the start, as his title rivals dropped back down the field at the start while Clark converted pole position and led away cleanly, with Hill getting away badly as he was adjusting his goggles as the field started, the elastic having given way at the worst possible time. Clark seemed to be comfortable up front, racing out to a lead, with Hill 10th at the end of the first lap and Surtees back in 13th. For Clark to win, he needed his rivals to stay down the order, but Hill and Surtees started to make their way through the field. Hill looked to have things under control as he moved through the field, working his way up to 6th place by lap 6, and over the following laps he made moves on Jack Brabham for 5th, then passing Mike Spence for 4th, and finally on lap 12 he passed Bandini's Ferrari to take 3rd place. Surtees too was moving up, and he got onto the tail of his teammate Bandini. As it stood on the track, Hill would be crowned champion, but disaster struck on lap 31. Well, a Ferrari struck, as Bandini barged into Hill at the hairpin as he attempted to regain his position. Both cars were sent into a spin, allowing Surtees through into 3rd place, with Hill having to pit with a broken exhaust. This would drop Hill down the order, and with only a 3rd place good enough to add points to his tally, effectively ruled him out of scoring points in the final round. Bandini repassed Surtees for 3rd place, but if Clark and Gurney could hold station, that position change would be academic, as Surtees would have to finish ahead of Gurney to take the title should Clark win. Up front, Clark continued to power clear, and with Dan Gurney holding 2nd place, it looked like Clark would earn an unlikely title. But disaster struck for Clark, however, as the Lotus starting losing oil. Clark tried to bring the car home, and nearly made it, but his Lotus came up a lap short, crossing the line for the last time on the penultimate lap. Gurney flew past to take the victory, with the Ferrari driver switching position on the last lap to allow Surtees through into 2nd place to claim the title by a single point from Graham Hill. Hill actually finishing the season with 1 point more than Surtees, but his 2 points from Belgium did not count in the final standing. Surtees, already a world champion on motorbikes, was now champion on 4 wheels in F1 and done in a blue Ferrari.